Olympic Stadium is primed and ready. Up next is the 110 metres hurdles. This can cause all kinds of problems, but the beauty and sight of the sprinters leaping over those hurdles is always something to behold. The lineup's on the blocks.
Set.
Away first time in the 110 metres hurdles. Race well underway now. Now it's all about power. There's a real chance of creating history. In the lead, New Zealand. In full swing here. New Zealand take gold. Silver for Jamaica. In third place and a bronze medal is Team USA. Well, I think he'll be happy with that. Looking at his face, he's really happy with that. Delighted. What a performance. Outstanding start off the blocks. Here we go with the next event at the Olympic Stadium, and this time it's the 200 metres. Half a lap of the track, and this is for the sprinters with endurance.
On your marks.
Well, this is the moment they're all waiting for. False start, I'm afraid. Nerves must really be kicking in right now. And they're away in the 200 metres men's final. Needs to improve on this position. Midway round the bend, and that's the quarter point in this race. We're approaching the halfway mark. Strong running as they enter the home straight. Out in front, New Zealand. In second is USA. Can he hold it together? It's goal for New Zealand! Silver USA, bronze for Jamaica. This is a fantastic moment that everybody in the stadium can enjoy. A new Olympic champion. It's a terrific atmosphere, and this really should bring the best out of these athletes. The men's javelin had to be redesigned after it was thrown well over 104 metres. Since the redesign, the best attempt is just under 100. Will that be touched today? Well, that one arcs over 70 metres as it lands. I wonder just what the length of this will be. It's all going to come down to this, the delivery. Uncoils now. Well, that's going to go out, and it's going to be long, this one, very long. Oh, that's massive! Absolutely massive! A huge new personal best. Well, that's all right. Another solid throw from this athlete. Fourth attempt. Well, that's another solid effort. Putting together a really good series here. Win just at his back. Good from New Zealand, decent throw. Happy with that, very happy with that. And as the scoreboard confirms, that will keep him very much in the mix. Another really good throw here. Well, that's what all the hard work's for. Look at the reaction of this athlete. A really good performance. 4 years of preparations since Beijing, and these athletes now must be ready. Any injuries, any doubts must be shoved clear from their mind. That'll land over 80 metres, and that's a pleasing throw. A steady start for the athlete, but it's not scratched the surface with regards to their potential. Well, looks quick on the runway here. That's a good release. This is long. This is arcing out. Crowd responding to that. Well, let's take a check on the scoreboard, and there's good news, lying in first place. The fans like that. Well, after that round, this athlete, much to the crowd's delight, is in the lead. Well, this is the fourth round when the athletes are fully warmed up, the nerves have gone. You expect the better throws here. Really good throw, well over 80 metres. Let's have a look at the scoreboard after that round, and it makes good reading. First place. This is round number 5 then.
Foul.
Let's have a look at the scoreboard at the end of that last round, and wow, goodness me, it really is tight at the top. Really good throw. Well, he'll be really happy with that performance. All the hallmarks of being an Olympic champion. The sprinters are on the blocks here at the Aquatic Centre. The next event is the 100 metres freestyle. Silence descends. We're off and we're underway in the women's 100 metres freestyle final. The 25-metre mark approaches. Quarter of the way through this race and the early leaders emerge. Stroke for stroke, rhythm now perfect. And that's a strong push as the athletes come towards the surface. It's very close at the front. New Zealand are in the lead. Australia in second place. In third place, USA. 25 metres to go. A full stretch. It's gold for New Zealand. Team USA takes silver and bronze for Australia in third. Well, let's have another look at that gold medal performance, leading from the front in this one. Welcome back to the Aquatic Centre. This place is buzzing ahead of the women's final of the 100 metres butterfly.
Set.
Approaching 25 metres and already some early moves. Still some distance to go, but at 25 metres, the early leaders in control. Stroke for stroke, she's striving for glory. The tumble turn. In first place, New Zealand. In second, it's Australia. Third place, USA. The athletes must stay focused as we have only a quarter of the race to go. Who's going to come out on top? New Zealand take gold. USA takes silver. Third place, bronze for Australia. Well, the crowd cheer. That's a new world record. A magnificent achievement. Well, let's have another look at that race, and what a performance. This athlete showed what being a true Olympic champion is all about. Terrific technique, tons of heart, lots of energy, and a superb performance when it matters. And it's gold for New Zealand. Strong showing throughout the whole of this event. Welcome along to the Aquatic Centre then for the 10-metre platform diving. This is where the high flyers will tumble into the water, much to our enjoyment. Great takeoff, good elevation, and then the entry is brilliant. Let's take a check on the replay. Terrific effort, but will the judges see it that way? Well, it's ambitious, bold and brave. Let's see whether he can pull this off. Excellent stuff, good dive from New Zealand. Well, that's an amazing dive from New Zealand. Well, let's see what the judges made of that. Let's take another look at the scoreboard then. Well, this is a tough choice. How to improve on that last dive. There are plenty of options. Oh, well done. He'll be happy with that performance. Good dive. Halfway through then, and the scoreboard is a welcome sight for this athlete, proudly sitting on top of the leaderboard. Great elevation off the board. Can he complete it? Well, not bad. There's a big splash. Well, round number 5, and this is when these divers can look to some of the more complicated routines. Well, I think he's quite happy with that performance. The crowd seem to like it. Let's take a look at the replay. So far, so good. This is the final attempt, and can this be the cherry on top of the performance? Well, it's just a shame the end didn't quite match the start with that dive. Well, how will the judges react to this one? And finishing in 3rd position with a bronze. The final of the men's 10-metre platform is next here at the Aquatic Centre. The atmosphere's all ready for somebody to win a medal. Well, I think that was just about perfect, and he'd agree. Well, let's have another look at that performance. Good technique. Absolutely rock-solid technique. Really good technical performance, that. Well, that's a terrific dive. Let's have another look at it. Well, that was impressive stuff in round number 2. So focused in this performance. Really good technique, and then the body absolutely straight as it enters the water. Well, this is ambitious. More than satisfactory, that dive. Well, here's the replay. Well, here are the results then coming in now. Well, the 5th dive, and so many options here as to how hard the next dive will be. Well, not bad. Let's take a look at that replay. Well, that was good. That was good, and it should be a decent score here. This is a big moment. A really, really tough dive selected. Good performance, that. Let's take a look at the replay. Good degree of difficulty and well executed. In 2nd with silver. Kayaking next up then, the men's K1. This is the final of the men's event, and this is a real opportunity for some of these paddlers to get their name on the podium. Can't allow the boat's momentum to stop through this upstream gate, approaching Piccadilly Circus. Well, this gate proved to be a little problematic, but now he's through that gate. Had to fight to get back through that upstream gate. Paddling well, paddling really well here through that gate. Got to keep calm here through Ben Nevis. Flip that gate. Really important to keep the flow going through this upstream gate. Had to slow down to get through that gate. Well, that was a hard one to get through, but he managed it. Well, that's another gate clear. Stonehenge up next. Need to plan this one carefully. Looking at the 2nd time check, and this is really quick. Needs to keep paddling through the oval. Well, needs to make sure that the boat's running at all times through this upstream gate. Well, it took an awful lot of hard work and effort, but eventually got through that gate. Well, that's good paddling, made to work hard to get through that gate. Time check number 3, really quick run, approaching the last big drop of the course. did well to get through that gate. Well, the crowd will react to that quite rightly. Here's the replay. And it's goal for New Zealand. Strong showing throughout the whole of this event. It's thoroughly deserved.